Hey, it's Scouting UTV here. I'm here to talk about the Galaxy S8. I pre-ordered it on March 30th, and I'm very excited. I ordered it through T-Mobile, so hopefully they send it a little earlier. So I heard a few things that they sent. They usually, if you pre-order it at a decent time, they will send it usually like a week or so, or a few days earlier than when the release date is. So I'm very excited about that. But right now I've been rocking this Galaxy S6 right here, as you can see. It works pretty good right now. I'll show you some. It's still pretty fast. I mean, I had it for 2 years when it first came out, so as you can see, I'll let you look at it. You can see it's pretty snappy. Or still pretty fast. I mean, it has its days, but I mean, most of it I think is because of my memory is like that 32 gigabytes was nothing. I thought, oh, I'm 32 gigabytes. I will never even go. Huh. I was wrong on that one. You definitely need a 64 or above. That's why I'm kind of glad the S8 has a 64 as the base, and all of them have them. I mean, they have some in the international ones that are 128 gigabytes, and I think it has 6 gigabytes of RAM, which the regular one, or the regular one has 4 gigabytes and 64 gigabytes of memory, which is not that big a deal. I think 64 gigabytes will get me through. It's two of these phones, and I mean, it's 2 years. It took me 2 years for me to take up all this memory, and I mean, half the stuff I don't really use, so I mean, it's not that big of a deal, honestly. But yeah, so I mean, most of you already know about the Galaxy S8. I mean, it has a beautiful display. I got the S8 Plus, like a 6.2 inch display. Is so beautiful. I went to Best Buy and held that in my hand. I have small hands, as you can see. I have small hands, and it still felt comfortable. And I don't care what any of y'all say about that fingerprint sensor. It really isn't that bad, honestly. And I'm coming from someone that always had it right here. I've never had it on the back because I'm always a Samsung user. I haven't used any other phone. So for it to be right here, it really isn't that big of a deal. I practiced with it the whole time while I was there just to see how annoying or tedious it would be, and it's not that big a deal. Especially if you have a case. A case will lead you in there. I personally do not have a flagship phone without a case. I think you're stupid if you do not have a case. I mean, I know some of you like to show off your phone and have the money to do it. I mean, I have the money to do it too, but why? Just buy a nice little case that decks out your phone and makes it easier. Because if you think about it, this right here is in the exact same place where the fingerprint sensor is on the S8. So this, if you can reach this and you can hold your finger on there, you are not going to have problems with the S8 and the fingerprints. I personally am going to use a fingerprint sensor at first. I might try the face recognition, but we'll see how that goes. Or iris scanner. They said, I mean, it works pretty. The face recognition works fast, but it's not secure. So we'll see. I don't have any people trying to steal my phone, at least that I know of. But other than that, I'm very excited. It has a 3500 milliamp battery, way more than this one right here. This one has a 2500 milliamp battery, and it's not good at all. It's like that's one thing about this that bothers me: the battery life. has dropped tremendously. I can charge this phone twice in one day. I don't have to charge it. I mean, I do like watch a lot of videos on YouTube and stuff like that, and mess around with it and use it for business purposes. But other than that, still. But if it wasn't for fast charging, this phone would be hard to keep up with. Just put that out there. But yeah, it has a 3500 milliamp battery. It has that 6 point. That display is just so beautiful. I'm excited about Bixby because as voice sucks, everybody knows it. I've been using Google's Assistant, which is pretty good, but I'm always up for something new, and I am a big Samsung fan, so I trust what they're doing. And it's not necessarily Samsung AI. It's the same people who made Siri or helped make Siri or helping make Bixby. So it's not just Samsung on their own going and making their own software and making their own AI. No, it's they're partnering up with companies that have familiarity in this subject. So I can trust that it will be good. In other news, but they have what else do they have? It has a Snapdragon 835, I believe, um, quad core processor, which is hers very fast. I mean, I don't. The other international one has the Exynos something. I don't remember what it was, but I mean, I don't get that part why they do that in here in America. I don't know if Samsung has something against American consumers or what, but they be switching up, or it's just some legal issues, or I don't know. I mean, I can't really tell you the whole details about it, but yeah, but I'm very excited. It should be here by next week, no later, and I'll be able to show you firsthand, first look, and I'll do an unboxing video for you guys. And I'm so excited. You have no idea. I mean, the pricing for everything is a little bit overpriced, but I am not complaining. It's very worth it. The camera is beautiful. I mean, this camera is very takes pretty good pictures, especially for being 2 generations behind. Still takes 2K videos, or it takes 4K videos, but I mean, it defeats the purpose because the screen resolutions is only 1080p plus. I do believe it's 1080p, which it's not bad, but it's super AMOLED, which is good. AMOLED screens are the best. That's why Samsung has the best screens in the game. So kudos to them. But I've literally had a Samsung phone since those little flip phones, and then you got those little full keyboard phones. Those things were indestructible. I threw mine across a full basketball court, bounced off the wall, boom. It was fine. No scratches, no nothing. That thing was awesome. So I finally upgraded from that to the when that beautiful Galaxy S3 came out. Everyone was everybody wanted it. I mean everybody. And then it was just uphill from there. Like I think I have only had one other phone from Samsung, and that was when I was younger. It was like a Nokia something. Those were the things, or a Razr. I mean, I had a Motorola Razr back, but other than that, strictly Samsung. And I love Samsung, and I hope they keep doing good, despite their little explosion. Even though there was not that many cases, people blew it way out of proportion. My father-in-law actually had the Note 7, and he had never had any issues whatsoever of even heating up. It didn't even heat up. So I don't know if it was just a couple of them or what, but that thing was awesome. I was really considering getting it, but then they started taken off shelves, and I didn't want to have to deal with that. So I waited for the Galaxy S8. But I'm very excited. I mean, and it comes with those AKG headphones. AKG, they're $100 pair of headphones, and they come in the box. See, I mean, I have these little cheap Samsung ones. I mean, they fit comfortably in the ear, I do admit, but the quality is so bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's all right, but like the volume is so low. I can have it full blast, and I can still hear people talking to me. I'm like, what's the point of having it full blast if you can hear people talk to me? It defeats purpose. Having full blast. Just saying. But I'm very excited about those AKG because AKG is a very good brand. But yeah. What else? What else is new? And I'm I'm very excited about that screen resolution, that 2K plus screen with the Super AMOLED. And I'm not. I mean, people keep complaining about how it comes in the box standard with 1080p plus just to save on battery because Samsung was looking out, being precautious like they should. I mean, I would do the exact same thing. You can shoot fire, lame, cry about it, but all you have to do is go to your settings and change it. If you really want it that bad, just change it. It's not that big of a deal. If it comes in the box a certain way, if it really bothers you that bad, you can go into the settings. Clearly, you know where they're at, and you just swipe over, and then you got your 2K plus screen, beautiful. And most people can't even tell the difference in the first place, so what does it matter, because that screen is so beautiful. Either way, that argument is invalid and a little petty, if you ask me. But if you have any more questions, just shoot me a comment below, and I sure can answer it as soon as possible. Also, smash that like button if you liked what you seen today, and subscribe to my channel. Remember, Scallion YouTube. Thank you. Peace.